Welcome back. I'm Calvin, Statue Fanatic, here with another episode of Collecting on the Budget. This is the show where I show you some really cool collectibles that you can collect and not break the bank. So last week we took a look at Diamond Select's Aquaman, which I thought was a really cool piece. And so this week we're going to continue with the same theme from the movie and take a look at his nemesis in the movie, Black Manta. But before we get started with the figure, we're going to do what we always do and take a look at the box. So as you can see, this is right on the front. I know the glare is kind of bad there from the lighting, but this particular one happens to be an exclusive to GameStop. So apparently that's the only place you can get this is from GameStop. And it's a little bit different from the last box in that it has this fold out type cover here, and there's a comic type version of Black Manta right here on here. But other than that, it kind of follows the same guideline as all the other ones. There's some images from the movie, and then here on the back it talks a little bit about Black Manta and his origin in the Aquaman comics for the past 70 years as well. So, and it has the window box, top, bottom, just like before. Now that we have him out of the box, let's take a look at the statue itself. Now, Black Manta follows the same theme that Aquaman had last week. These complement each other quite well in that they both have the same type base, rock base, that type of thing going on, where you have a lot of texture, a lot of stones and things like that that you see that he's standing on. And it gives the appearance, again, just like Aquaman, that he's underwater somewhere. And as you turn around, I'll just do it once around here. You can see here that it's a lot like Aquaman was. And what I do like about this one, just like that, I think Diamond Select did a really good job in sculpting this guy. I like the pose of this guy. He's in his battle ready pose. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put both of them together, and you can see how well these go together. But he's in his battle ready pose here, ready to strike, ready to do whatever. You see he's got the weapons out. If you saw the movie, you remember those weapons that came out of his hand that he used to fight with. And all over his body, you can see, even though he has this one type of sort of color, you can see where there is a lot of detail, raised detail here in sculpting all around his body there. And I really like the back here, the thing that he has on his back here, where you see the red paint that stands out here, which is really cool. It's a lot of sculpting and detail here with these tubings that he's got going on. And so when you were watching the movie, you kind of saw him building this suit. And this is pretty... looks a lot like what you saw in the movie, in my opinion. And then the utility belt, all of that has a lot of sculpting and detail on it. He has these big red bug eyes, just like in the movie, and that looks really cool as well. Now, there are, even though it looks like it might be just one solid color, I can see here where there's like about 4 different tones of paint on this guy. Of course, you can see the red that stands out on his eyes, and on the sides here, these light up features. It doesn't light up, I'm sorry, but these red painted highlights here of a vent, like on the boosters or the rocket boosters on the back of his leg. The same thing here with his eyes. You can see the red paint there. But what there also is, there is these black painted lines that paint the sculpt that's raised up off of the suit here. And the same thing here, the top of his head. He also has this black painted that's painted on this gray type body. I like it. I'm going to grab Aquaman and put them next to each other because, again, one of those statues is only $49, and I think it is definitely worth the $49. So let me grab Aquaman and put them together and see how well they look together. So now here you have both of them together. Great companion pieces. I think if you're going to get one of these and you're an Aquaman fan, you're definitely going to have to pick up both of them. They display really well together. I kind of really like the way that this looks. And of course, I've got them quite close here on this Lazy Susan, but you can see there's quite a few possibilities in terms of being able to display these guys. Now, unlike Aquaman, this actually came out, the trident, but his weapons are affixed to his hand, so you can't remove any of those weapons. He almost looks posable, but he's not. It's a static statue. Definitely, if you're an Aquaman fan and a fan of the movie as well, these are some really cool pieces that you can pick up. If you're not into the really large statues and you love collecting pieces like this, I think this is a really great pickup. I have no issues with any of the paint on this guy. All of that's really done well. So there you have it. And if you want to stay on top of the latest in the world of collecting, please head over to mcecentral.com. That's Marvel's Collectible and Entertainments, where you can find some of the latest unboxing and reviews of some of your favorite pop culture characters, as well as comic book reviews, pop hunts, you name it. If it's geek related, you can probably find it at mcecentral.com. And please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified the next time we upload a video. And until next time, my friend, keep it marvelous.